Welcome to Cengage Learning's 321 Calc, Customizing Your Course, an installment of the Course Care self-training video series for instructors. Our agenda for this video is to guide you through how to customize your course modules and topics and create and modify tests. So let's go ahead and get started. Once inside your 321 Calc course, click on the Content link on the menu bar at the top of the screen. Below, on the banner, select Customize Course. To begin, you can manage both modules and their topics by turning on and off visibility, which includes all associated question exercises. You can also rearrange their order. To do this, click on the box next to the module name to make it visible. For those modules with subtopics, click Show Topics, and on the right you can check or uncheck the different topics you want your students to see. You can also reorder modules by dragging and dropping them to an order that works for the class you're teaching. When finished, make sure to save your changes at the bottom of the screen. Under the table of contents, primary course modules, you will now see the new modules we've made visible, as well as their subtopics. Next, we'll take a look at how you can create and manage tests. Under the Content area, Customize Course, Create and Manage Tests, look to the left side to see our standard module tests. Note that the module tests that are showing are the only ones that you have selected to be visible. Next to each module test name is a link to View and Edit. To preview the tests, select View. You can also take the questions in the View area. To modify an existing module test, click Edit next to the test title. That will open the custom test editor with the name of the test we are editing. To the right, you can preview this test first. You can remove a question by clicking the X in the upper right corner of the question. You can reorder the questions by dragging and dropping them to a new position. And when you hover your mouse over a question and click on the magnifying glass that appears, you can view the question as well as the correct answer. You can also add a question and sort by using the drop-down menu, sort by module, topic, question type, and difficulty index. You'll see how many questions are available to you to add to your module test. To select a question, click on the Select button at the bottom of the question in the blue bar. When you have your questions, click on Add Selected Questions. You'll find your new questions added to the bottom of your original test, and you can now choose to reorder your test questions if you'd like. You can always go back and add more questions if you desire. When you're done, make sure to click on Save. You can now see the basic module test, and in parentheses you'll see the word Modified to remind you that you've changed the original module test. To restore the test to its original content, click on the Restore link and then click OK on the verification message. The module test has now been restored. To create your own custom test, go to Create and Manage Tests, Custom Tests, and click on the button New Custom Test. Type a title for your new test. Next, make a selection to start with an empty test, start with a duplicate of a standard module test, start with a duplicate of an existing custom test, and the last choice, start with a randomized set of questions. I'm going to start with an empty test palette, the default, and click on Continue. You'll be brought into the custom test editor where you'll see the name of your new test with a link beside it to rename it if you need to do so. Next, click Add Question. And then you can sort by module, topic. Notice the number of pages you have to choose questions from as you sort, question type, and finally difficulty index. You'll select your questions by clicking Select at the bottom of the question on the blue bar. You can view the question by clicking on the magnifying glass that appears when you hover your mouse over the question. In this view, you can view the question as well as the answer and the solution steps. You can click on the arrows to the left or right of the page to go to a different page of questions. Once you've built your custom test, click Add Selected Questions. You now have a new test, and above, a summary of what you've done. You can choose to reorder the questions, delete a question by clicking on the X, notice that will revise your summary. You can view the question and answer, and when you're finished, make sure to click Save. Back in the custom test area, you'll see your new custom test. Notice that next to the name of the test, within parentheses, is the word Unpublished. In order for you to assign a test to a student or students, you must publish the test first. Click on the Edit link, which will bring you back into the custom test editor. In the upper right, click on the link Publish, which will now make the test visible in the assignments area. You could have also published the test as soon as you created it by clicking on Publish instead of Save. To see your new test, we'll head into the assignments area. In the assignments area, create a new test assignment. Give the assignment a name and then choose the visible due and expire dates by clicking on the calendar icons to the right of each of the date fields. Next, under the heading Choose a Test to Assign, under Custom Tests, there is a new test, and you can check the box next to it to bring it into the assignment. If you don't see a custom test that you created, go back into Create and Manage Tests and make sure it's published. Thanks for taking the time to review this self-training video, and I hope you found it helpful. Check out our other videos at CourseCare for more help with your 321 Calc product.